Good to have you with us. You're watching The Big Story. I'm Avni Raja. We're making a start here with what happened while JP Nadda was on a two-day visit to Bengal. Miscreants attacked BJP President JP Nadda's convoy, attempted to block the road as well. Nadda was on his way to South 24 Paraganas to address party workers ahead of assembly session in the state, which is due early, the elections which are due early next year. The windshields of the cars of BJP chief's convoy were damaged. Goons pelted stones and bricks, iron rods even. BJP leaders Mukul and Kailash Vijayvargiya were injured in the attack. Nadda was earlier shown black flags by the TMC supporters last evening when he had gone to inaugurate the party's election office in Kolkata's Hastings area.
मैं यहाँ पहुँचा हूँ तो माँ दुर्गा की कृपा से पहुँचा हूँ। टीएमसी के कार्यकर्ताओं ने और उनके गुंडों ने कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी थी प्रजातंत्र के गले को दबाने के लिए, उसको समाप्त करने के लिए। आप देखिए हमारे कैलाश विजयवर्गीय जी, आप देखिए हमारे राहुल सिन्हा, आप इनकी गाड़ियों को देखिए। मैं तो आज इसलिए सुरक्षित हूं क्योंकि मेरे पास बुलेट प्रूफ गाड़ी, अन्यथा किसी कोई गाड़ी नहीं छूटी जिस पर अटैक नहीं हुआ है। ये गुंडा राज जो हमें देखने को मिला है, इसको नष्टो नाबूद करना है और प्रजातंत्र को यहाँ पर खिलाना है।
और मेरे ड्राइवर को चोट आई है, सिक्योरिटी को चोट आई है, मुझे भी चोट आई है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि अराजकता की हद है ये। बंगाल में क्या किसी राजनीतिक दल के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष का इस प्रकार स्वागत होता है क्या? मुकुल को लगी है, हमारे बहुत सारे नेताओं को लगी है। और पुलिस की उपस्थिति में गुंडे अराजकता करते रहे। मैं समझता हूं कि कभी ऐसा लग रहा था मन में कि अपन अपने देश में हैं कि किसी दूसरे देश में। ऐसी परिस्थिति लग रही थी वहां पर। राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष की गाड़ी आगे उनके ऊपर पथरा हुआ, वो तो बुलेट प्रूफ गाड़ी थी, हमारी गाड़ी पूरी तोड़ दी उन्होंने।
Meanwhile, taking stock of the situation, Governor of West Bengal, Jagdeep Dhankar, expressed concerns over the anarchy and lawlessness in the state, saying that the shocking incident occurred despite prior alerts to the CS and the DGP. Governor also alleged TMC leaders of going on a rampage. In fact, ruling West Bengal government TMC has reacted to this political development. TMC leader Subrata Mukherjee says that they will get the details of the attack and verify if it was the BJP, in fact, that provoked the miscreants.
There has been alleged attack on JP Nadda's convoy. BJP is alleging their convoy has been attacked, and there are videos which show there had been violence, there had been unruliness while JP Nadda was going to Diamond Harbour. Your first thoughts, sir?
Allegation raised by the BJP people. The government will go through the details. Maybe we must see whether any provocation from the BJP side arised or not.
What kind
if even anybody involved with these affairs, we'll see it.
What kind of provocation are you suspecting, sir?
Any type of provocation to provoke so that the will criticize somebody in such a manner that they provoked it and they throw it stone or something.
Okay.
So we must go through the details and the government will see it, whether any fault from our side or not. I mean our party workers involved or not.
Okay.
Then we'll decide.
Okay.
But we know that BJP's main politics to create provocation.
Okay. So do you think that there was also provocation made while the convoy was going towards the crowd, and in a way crowd was incited? Crowd was
that only after investigation we can say.
Okay. And sir, do you think this can also be any part of a conspiracy? Because you were just saying that you had
yesterday, you see, it is provocation. The some leader will come to address just besides the chief minister's house. Is it not a provocation? So it is the habits of the BJP, we know, to create the provocation. Day before one in the North Bengal, they provoked in such a way that from their own the people killed on road.
While the TMC said it will verify whether the BJP provoked the miscreants, the Bengal police has completely refuted BJP's charge and said that it was some bystanders that ran behind the convoy and pelted stones. Bengal police also said that Nadda reached safely to the venue and everyone is safe and peaceful. And we're getting in some breaking news that's coming in at this point in time. Condemning the attack on Nadda's convoy, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has tweeted, and I quote, "This incident is a reflection of the declining law and order in the state of West Bengal. In a democracy, it is very worrying to target political leaders in this way. In view of the seriousness of the attack on the convoy of the BJP National President, it should be thoroughly investigated and the responsibility of this incident should be fixed." End of quote. All right, let's get in some more reactions to what's happened. Arjun Singh, BJP MP, is joining me on the phone line. Thank you very much, Mr. Singh, for joining us. This, of course, is something that is being strongly condemned across the board here, but your reaction? Arjun Singh, is my voice reaching you?
Yes, please.
Yes. My question was if you could tell us your reaction at this point.
Yes, our national president JP Nadda जी एक राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम में जा रहे थे डायमंड हार्बर में. वहां पर उनके ऊपर और पार्टी के और भी कई नेताओं के ऊपर जिस तरह से रोहिंग्या जो लोग को लाकर तृणमूल की सरकार ने और वहां के पुलिस ने ये हमला करवाया, जिसमें बहुत सारे हमारे पार्टी के नेता घायल हुए हैं. और जहां पर जेपी नड्डा जी जो राष्ट्रीय प्रेसिडेंट हैं, दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी जिनकी संख्या 18 करोड़ से ऊपर हमारे मेंबरशिप है, उस पार्टी के नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट के साथ अगर इस तरह का न्याय हो सकता है तो बंगाल में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बोल के कुछ नहीं है. बंगाल का चुनाव आने वाले दिन में बिना राष्ट्रपति शासन का अगर हुआ तो बंगाल में चुनाव हो ही नहीं सकता है. और राजनीतिक वायलेंस इतना ज्यादा बढ़ गया है कि रोज हत्याओं का दौर चल रहा है.
और अर्जुन सिंह, आपके हिसाब से जो ये घटना हुई है उस समय जो पुलिस का बंदोबस्त था वो कैसा था?
पुलिस का बंदोबस्त जीरो था. बंगाल में एक स्टेट सिक्योरिटी और नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट के गाड़ी के सामने लोकल पुलिस की एक कन्वाई तक नहीं थी. और जिस तरह से पुलिस ने उनको प्रोटेक्ट करके इनके ऊपर हमला कराया, ये शायद ही दुनिया में कभी कहीं ऐसी घटना घटती होगी.
और जो टीएमसी का रिएक्शन आया है इस घटना पे, वो बोल रहे हैं कि वेरीफाई करेंगे कि बीजेपी का हाथ इसमें था, जिन्होंने मिसक्रिएंट्स को प्रोवोक किया. उस पे आपका क्या रिएक्शन है?
देखिए, आजकल के समय में कोई चीज कोई बोल दे तो संभव तो है नहीं. हर चीज का कैमरा वीडियो होता है, लोग इसको कैमरा में कैद करते रहते हैं. इतना सोशल मीडिया एक्टिव है, वहाँ किसी का ब्लेम लगाना और किसी के बारे में बोलना, ये खासकर पुलिस, बंगाल की पुलिस तो निर्लज पुलिस है, इसको अपना कोई मतलब ही नहीं रह गया.
और अर्जुन सिंह, आपने कहा कि बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं घायल हुए हैं और इंजर्ड हुए हैं. आप हमें बता सकते हैं क्या हुआ?
हमारे जो नेशनल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हैं मुकुल राय, वो भी घायल हुए हैं. हमारे कैलाश विजयवर्गीय जी घायल हुए हैं. हमारे दिलीप घोष जी घायल हुए हैं. बहुत सारे नेता घायल हुए हैं. कर्मियों को तो छोड़ ही दीजिए, कितने कर्मी वहाँ के जो लोकल प्रेसिडेंट वो भी घायल हुआ है.
ऑलराइट, अर्जुन सिंह, हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए धन्यवाद. All right, let's now turn our attention to the latest in the Bhima Koregaon case. Now, after 70-year-old activist Gautam Navlakha was denied a pair of spectacles by jail authorities, the Maharashtra government has now ordered a probe. Home Minister Anil Deshmukh has directed officials to conduct an inquiry into the matter. This after the Bombay High Court pulled up the Taloja jail authorities yesterday. Let me go across to Mayuresh, who's joining us for more details on this. Mayuresh, this has, been going on for the last 2 weeks. We've seen Maharashtra government also condemning this. We've seen the High Court pulling up the jail authorities, and still this issue has not been resolved.
Absolutely, the steel issue has not been resolved because the spectacles are yet to reach to Gautam Navlakha. If we see the timeline, somewhere around 27th of November, he complained that his spectacle got broken, and after that he immediately asked his family to send them. His family members, within 2 days, they sent a parcel, but that parcel, when reached Taloja jail authorities, they refused to accept it and they sent it back. After that, the family members and the friends approached to the court, because giving a spectacle is kind of a basic right of any inmate. So after that, we saw that within just before 48 hours, how critical view that particularly Bombay High Court had given about this case, and they had also gone on record to say that the jail authorities should also undergo some kind of a training or a workshop to understand the needs of the inmates or the people who are in the jail. Then if you remember that we confronted Maharashtra Home Minister also, he clearly said that he will look into this matter, and after that he initiated the probe into this. But when we spoke with the family members and the friends, they have said, though the authorities have allowed us to send us a second parcel, which they have already sent, but that parcel is yet to reach, and it will take almost 2 more days to reach at the jail authority. So when we spoke with other ministers, they clearly said that why family members, even the jail authorities, could easily make that spectacle available for the inmate, and because family members are basically saying that without spectacle he is almost blind. So it is very difficult for anyone who cannot see without spectacles to remain in the jail or remain anywhere, and that is from past 2 weeks he is in the jail without spectacles. So that's why family is also alleging that the process should be expedited. But since it's been, as I said, it's been 14 days that the spectacle has not reached to him, and now we have been given to understand it will take another 2 to 3 days that he will receive the spectacle via courier. Back to you.
All right, Mayuresh, thanks for getting us those details. Let me also go across to John Dayal, activist who's joining me on the phone line. John Dayal, thank you for joining us. This is now the second similar incident that we've seen. We saw what happened with Stan Swamy earlier with the, sipper and straw, that entire fight over that. And now, of course, it's with regard to these spectacles here, completely shocking.
It is not that my friend Gautam Navlakha is blind without spectacles. It is that the rule of law has gone blind. Governments have gone blind. The conscience of the country has gone blind and tongue-tied. And the irony is that it's on the International Human Rights Day that we're discussing this, that Gautam Navlakha will have another 3 days to go. It means 3 weeks now without a pair of spectacles which were taken away from him. It is not that he lost them or he broke them, or that he suddenly wants spectacles. They were taken away as the straw was taken away from Stan when they took away his bag. So here are agencies and policemen and jail authorities who don't care. And these are prominent people about whom we are watching. What happens to the poor person who's arrested on a fake charge? What happens to the common Muslim who's arrested on whatever charges and has been smashed? Does he ever get human aid? What happened to G. Sai Baba? He is a paraplegic. All his limbs don't work. He needs 2 people to put him on the commode and take him off the commode. He's been crying that he be shifted to a hospital so he can live. His wife says that he will die in hospital. Is that the strategy, that all these people should suffer even without conviction for crimes they're never convicted anyway? And therefore, I condemn this. And the probe must be merciless in hunting out all officers who are involved in this. They deserve the sack.
Yes, absolutely, John Dayal. And the thing here is that the High Court has also pulled up the jail authorities. We've seen the Maharashtra government also coming out and condemning this and saying that a probe has been ordered. But all of that has happened. But at the end of the day, as far as that, pair of glasses are concerned, that pair of spectacles are concerned, it still has not reached Gautam Navlakha. John Dayal, if my voice is reaching you? All right, I think we seem to have lost that line with John Dayal, but that is really the case at this point in time. The fact that after the High Court has pulled up, jail authorities, the Maharashtra government has also condemned this. The issue of the spectacles has not yet been resolved. Perhaps it will take another 2-3 days is what we're given to understand.